Hello and welcome to another edition of Varsity Sports here on Educational Channel 15. Match number 2, girls varsity soccer. Lady Highlander soccer here at Dilboy Stadium 1 week later. A terrific victory last week over Saugus. And the Highlanders have another tough, or I should say the Lady Highlanders have another tough opponent this afternoon in Austin Prep. Austin Prep, private Catholic school out of Reading, Massachusetts. They're a good team. So far, they have 2 wins and 1 loss, so they have 3 matches under their belt, whereas, as I've just mentioned, the Lady Highlanders only have 1 match of experience this year. Not sure if the extra matches will make a difference or not for Austin Prep, but these are the facts so far. The word here is consistency. Can you be consistent over a long period of time? They were magnificent last week versus Saugus. However, they're playing another good team. Have they trained all week long for this? Have they put in the work as far as physical and the mental preparation that it takes to be successful like they had last week versus Saugus? The Lady Highlanders dressed in all blue for the folks at home. They're in all blue. They're attacking right to left on your screen. I talked about in the first match how Saugus was a real good team. Well, this Austin Prep team is good also. They have a lot of experienced players. They're used to being in the MIAA state tournament. They have a few injuries coming into this afternoon, but they're still very strong. Now, our Lady Highlanders, again, dressed in the all-blue uniforms, they're spending the first few minutes of this match right now defending their goal. You can see Austin Prep. Corner kick opportunity here for them. Do the Lady Highlanders, really, over these first 2 matches, it's a series of questions. I'll finish. Do the Lady Highlanders have the mental and physical toughness that they had a week ago? They need to come out firing. They're defending the corner kick very well here. But you can see the pressure that Austin Prep continues to put on them in the first 3+ minutes of this match. On camera and directing this afternoon is Mr. Bill Trudell, and my name is Tim Cronin. Welcome to the broadcast. Lady Highlanders kind of reeling here, kind of on their heels in the first few minutes. They have to exhibit that same sort of aggressiveness and killer instinct that they had last week. This Austin Prep team, you can already see they move the ball around pretty well. They're skilled, like Saugus is and was last week, as we were last week. So we are still looking for our first quality attack of this match. You can see number 19 out there. Leslie Perez up top for the Highlanders at striker position. Number 10 at midfield, Jill Hutchinson. She kind of makes it all go. The attack really begins with her. And again, you'll hear Coach Tony in the background constantly bellowing out instructions. Most of what he's saying is where the girls should be positionally at any moment during the match and what they should be doing. And you can see, again, Austin Prep, they know how to play this game. They know how to slow things down, move the ball around, and they know when to attack and when to strike. So this is the sort of skill. We can already see how impressive they are moving the ball. This is the sort of skill for 80 straight minutes our Lady Highlanders are going to have to contend with. We are almost 6 minutes into the first half. We know we play two 80-minute halves. Excuse me, two 40-minute halves to equal 80 minutes in Massachusetts high school varsity soccer. And you can see Austin Prep, again, the Lady Cougars here of Austin Prep. They move the ball well. You have to like the way the Lady Highlanders are trying to confuse and confound their passing and their passing lanes, just like they did to Saugus last week. A beautiful September afternoon here, probably I would say in the mid-60s. Feels a little cooler at times because the wind is blowing. And it looks like number 19, Leslie Perez, is going to be yellow carded here. She's going to have to step off the pitch. So she will take a break here. So we play on. It's very, very important that our girls are focused here. They cannot let that early referee's caution deter them from what they have to do today. And that caution came because Leslie was instructed to not stand so close to the ball to obstruct play as Austin Prep was readying to put the ball back into play. The official gave his instructions. You have to be focused mentally. On the attack again is Austin Prep. Austin Prep, as I mentioned, with their experience, they're loaded with seniors. They have several ninth graders, but predominantly their seniors are playing right now. Samantha McCormick is in goal for Austin Prep. And our goalkeeper, Elizabeth De Silva, will put the ball back into play. And again, you can see how positionally the Austin Prep girls are placed. They are just covering like an umbrella to keep the ball inside the Lady Highlander end. And this is really a product of a lot of experience, which they have. And again, Coach Tony, we have heard him through the first 9 minutes of this match, constantly giving instructions. He wants to keep the girls focused here. He knows this is a good team. Elizabeth trying to clear through, and again, Austin Prep is there. And here comes the cross. Lady Highlanders there to defend. Jennifer knocking that away. We remember 1 week ago the impressive effort by the back line. Jennifer Ochoa, number 5, the sweeper. Stephanie Bernal, number 2, on the left back position. Red, Christiana Brand at the right side. Certainly can't forget Sydney Damasi. And Bridget, Bridget who played just a terrific match last week. Here's Nevaeh trying to turn it on now. Number 12, Maya Hanley, someone to watch for the Lady Highlanders because of the fact she's starting here. She's only a freshman. We'll see how her fitness development comes along, playing with the big girls of the varsity. Stephanie Bernal. The Lady Highlanders have yet to form an attack here, but Nevaeh now leading down the left side. Oh, great cross there, number 4, Marie Lassard Brandt. Setting up with Kira Guardia there, receiving that cross. Nice work. Lady Highlander possession. And on the attack again here is Austin Prep on sides. And a great defensive play. Jennifer Ochoa, clean tackle there. Corner kick for Austin Prep. However, a great defensive play by Jennifer Ochoa. Just to point out a moment ago, the ball was in the air from the sideline. Nevaeh Sanchez, you need to get up on that ball while it's in the air. You cannot let the opponent just receive that ball without you challenging for that live ball in the air a moment ago. And that's what spurred this attack on for Austin Prep. They could have scored. So it's little things like that that our girls need to work on. Right now I'm calling out Nevaeh, and it's very, very important that we minimize the amount of mistakes against a team like this. Nevaeh always does a great job. She works hard, but she will know from now on that when that ball is in the air, she should be on it, and it's hers. She should be trying to get first touch on the ball. Always. Maya Hanley here. She's defended well, but she's able to cross. Stepping up there is Kira. And the goalkeeper, Samantha McCormick of Austin Prep, clears. Austin Prep now trying their next attack. Nice lead down the wing. Stephanie Bernal getting back. Nice work, Steph. Ball is crossed. Right there is Jill Hutchinson. Kira coming back to help. Jill Hutchinson now. Maya, can she receive? And again, this Austin Prep team, so tough. But the Lady Highlanders have improved here in the last few minutes. Christiana, Jill, Bridget, nice job. Nevaeh. Stephanie clearing. And there's a handball there inadvertently. The Lady Highlanders will take over at midfield. Sun shining brightly here at Dilboy Stadium. And a foul. So the Lady Highlanders will take over here. Jill, she puts this into play to Nevaeh. Nevaeh crossing it. Christiana. Kira. We are at about 24 minutes to go until halftime. 0-0 Austin Prep here, the opponent, dressed in the all-white uniforms, versus our Lady Highlanders dressed in the royal blue, the all-royal blue uniforms. Austin Prep back on the attack here, and that ball a little too far, and leaving it for Elizabeth is Jennifer, and Elizabeth now will clear left side to Stephanie. Nice pass. And again, you can see here, Stephanie receives the pass from her keeper, and the right winger for Austin Prep, Jesse Spada, right in Stephanie's face. And that is a well-coached team right there. They will get in your face as soon as you touch the ball. You know this. You know you're playing a good team here. And here they come again. The cross, nice job there, Sydney. Substitution here for Austin Prep. Lady Highlanders are going to have to be vigilant here. Austin Prep here. Again, they move the ball around very well. You can tell, excuse me, that they're very well schooled. They touch the ball well, then distribute it. Elizabeth clearing again. Bridget Frazier, Stephanie Bernal. And Austin Prep again trying to set things up here. Again, they're moving the ball. Nice job, Nevaeh, stepping on that. And with the foul there, Lady Highlanders, I think they caught a break there with the call. But you can see they're just like a wave, this Austin Prep team. They do not let you out of your own end. This is something when Tony does call a timeout, which I'm not recommending right now, but when he does, this is something either when he does that or when he goes to halftime, he will speak to the girls about moving the ball out of your own end against a team like this. This is something the girls are going to have to be coached up on in the coming weeks here. Bridget, Sydney. And again, you have to know where your teammates are and make good passes. Elizabeth stepping up there, coming out of her goal. You just can't help a team like this. You cannot turn the ball over in your own end. And Coach Tony, you can hear it in his voice. He's letting the girls know, minimize the mistakes. After last week, I understand that I'm a little bit too critical this week of the girls. I want them to perform well here, our Lady Highlanders. On the attack again, Austin Prep. Christiana coming back. Nice job, Jennifer. That should be a Lady Highlander possession there. We are at 19 minutes to go until halftime. I almost wish that the Lady Highlanders had a second match in between Saugus and this Austin Prep opponent today. I think a second match would have prepared them a little bit better for this team. That was over a week ago. Their first match was a week ago Thursday, a week ago yesterday. So it's been a long time between matches. And there really is no substitute for match-ready play. Other schools like Austin Prep have already, had up to 3 matches already since the season started. We're not making excuses here. We play on. And again, this Austin Prep team right on the throw-in. They are just there to anticipate and intercept. So the Lady Highlanders, this is something they're going to talk about at halftime. Maya tried to dish it to Kira. Ball sent down the right side. Nice job, Bridget. And that was called offside, so the Lady Highlanders will have the possession. Battle for possession here. Marie Lassard-Brandt, Stephanie there. Lady Highlander possession. Maya move up. Jeepers. So positionally on the sideline throwing in their own end. This is something that Coach Tony can use as he watches where his girls are when Stephanie or Christiana here is throwing in the ball. Jill Hutchinson. Lead for Marie Lassard-Brandt. Win the ball, Marie. The cross. Live ball here. Kira. Oh, my goodness. I think she was deciding whether to shoot or to take the ball under control with her foot, and you have to make that decision before you touch it. We're at 15 and a half minutes to go until halftime. Christiana now down that right side, trying to work with Kira. And the Lady Highlanders have the possession, as I believe the ball did cross the sideline. Bridget stepping up. Jennifer will use her keeper. Left side, Marie Lassard-Brandt is there. The Lady Highlanders trying to get something going here, and this umbrella-like Austin Prep Lady Cougar team making it tough. Now Bridget, right side, and you can see how the anticipation, skill level of the Austin Prep Lady Cougars here, they're anticipating where the opponent is passing the ball to and intercepting. And again, that's pretty much experience. Again, they have a lot of seniors. They've been playing this game since they were little girls, and that's all experience there, having that sort of instinctive knowledge of where the ball is going to be. So our Lady Highlanders, they're going to have to deal with this. On the attack again is Austin Prep. Good job, Jill. Jill Hutchinson trying to work that out. Marie Lassard-Brandt. And, yep, there's the hold. So, Lady Highlanders play on. Christiana receives, right side. And again, you could see the anticipation. I believe the opponent there, number 2, knew that Christiana was going to try to go to her right winger, Kira Guardia. Number 2 is Gabby Vachon of Austin Prep. They almost read your eyes, the opponents, and they're reading the Lady Highlanders' eyes right now as far as anticipating the pass. But the most important thing here is the score is 0-0. The Lady Highlanders very much in this. Austin Prep ready to start over here. We approach the 11-minute mark to go until halftime. Good job, Sydney, as their winger was on the loose there. On the attack again. Oh, nice feed. This has to be defended. Nice job, Liz. Quality attack by Austin Prep, however. This is something we're going to have to work on. I think with a team like this in the second half, you almost have to keep the ball out of the middle of the field. The way Austin Prep covers the Lady Highlander breakout of their own end. Christiana getting ready to restart things here. Right now, the Lady Highlanders need to get through these last 10 minutes of the first half and regroup for second half play. Jill, Stephanie. There's Maya working with Christiana. Christiana sending that ball forward. Leslie Perez back up top. Maya Hanley, nice job. Way to win that ball, Maya. Right side. Trying to work with Samira on the right side. Austin Prep on the attack again. That shot is blocked by Christiana. Nice job, Christiana. And Sydney knocking that into the forest. Nice job. We're down to about 8.5 minutes to go until halftime. And really, if you're a Lady Highlander fan here, like I said, you just want to make it to halftime unscathed. So that you can regroup and talk about tactics for the second half and how to sort of manage this swarm of this Austin Prep team, excuse me. As right now, there are just way too many live balls in the Lady Highlander own end ending up on the feet of Austin Prep players. So this is something that working the ball out of your own end against very good teams, this will be something in the next several weeks for the Lady Highlanders to work on, because they are going to see more teams like Austin Prep as the season goes on, especially if they qualify for the MIAA state tournament. Saugus and Austin Prep, these are tournament teams. The Lady Highlanders just need to clear here. And the live ball still. And the referee on the whistle, and the Lady Highlanders will have the possession. That was a close one. And again, Austin Prep making things difficult for the Lady Highlanders to get the ball out of their own end. And on the attack again, nice move, the shot, and they score. And unfortunately, it was almost a matter of time. They just a very well-trained team, this Austin Prep Lady Cougar group. And our Lady Highlanders, they're working hard. Yeah. Working hard, but this is something that they're going to have to continue to learn to manage these teams, these opponents with a lot of talent. Number 4, Catherine Gallagher of Austin Prep with the goal. 1-0 Austin Prep with the lead. 6:20 to go until halftime. Number 4, Chris, Catherine Gallagher.
Have a good day.
Austin Prep again on the attack. And you have a Lady Highlander team. They might be a little tired. They've been doing a lot of chasing, especially in these last maybe 6 or 7, 8 minutes. And if you coach Tony, you're down a goal. It's a long 6 minutes until halftime. Do you call a timeout here? Or do you hope they make it just being 1 goal down? It's a very tough situation for a coach to be in here. He doesn't want the ship to sink here in the first half. A coach feels responsible, and I know exactly what that feeling is. So we're at 5 minutes to go until halftime. And Tony has called a timeout. So he'll have a little talk with the girls here. And it's a much-needed rest for them. And we play on a long conversation for Coach Tony and his girls. You can see Austin Prep right off the timeout. Girls have got to clear the ball here. And I think that they're going to have to use the sidelines against this team. They're just too strong clogging up the middle. Nevaeh. And Austin Prep again, they transition right into an attack in the opponent's end. Very difficult now for the Lady Highlanders. Job Nevaeh, Marie Lassard-Brandt. Nice move. Nevaeh, she keeps her head up. And the Lady Highlanders again feeling the pressure from Austin Prep. You really have to hand it to the Lady Highlanders thus far through August and September. They've shown so much improvement since a year ago. And we have hopes for a big, big season for them. The ultimate goal here, or I should say the first goal for them, would be to try to win the Greater Boston League. And then the ultimate goal would be to qualify for the MIAA tournament. It is an automatic qualification if they win their league, the Greater Boston League. We're under 3 minutes to go until halftime. Austin Prep, the cross coming. Elizabeth is there. And the bounce on the ball. She had to make the catch. Very important to make the catch and not leave the rebound. Elizabeth, you performed that without a mistake. Just a great piece of goalkeeping. The ball on a hop like that is coming at you awfully fast. You know as a goalkeeper you have to make the clean catch, and she did that. Some nice passing here by Austin Prep. What a save, Elizabeth. And again, Austin Prep constantly attacking, and Elizabeth really showing us some nice goalkeeping. Jill. We're under 2 minutes to go until halftime. How do you attack this team? And they keep coming back. One-on-one move, and Jennifer defends that well. Good job, Jen. Ball is cleared. Now, as soon as that ball is in the air, Lady Highlanders should be looking to go at that ball, going right at it. You do not want to keep allowing your opponent, Austin Prep here, the first touch. And there's a trip at midfield, inadvertent, but Austin Prep will have possession. So we have an injury timeout here. So we don't know how many seconds are left until halftime, but there's a lot for the girls to go over at halftime against this team. And can those adjustments be made? 1-0 Austin Prep, and I think the Lady Highlanders and Coach Tony, at this point, they probably have to feel good, only being down a goal here. Just wondering how many seconds are left. We play on Christiana. And excuse me, that is halftime. So let's see if the Lady Highlanders can figure this out. So now the Lady Highlanders attack left to right on your screen. Lady Highlanders dressed in royal blue, all royal blue, whereas Austin Prep dressed in all white uniforms. Right now, the Lady Highlanders, they need to keep the ball out of the middle, especially when they're trying to clear the ball out of their own end. This is a very important adjustment to make because this Austin Prep team, they are just covering the middle too well when the ball is in the Lady Highlander end of the field. So they have a lot of work to do. They still need to be extremely focused. This Austin Prep team, they just attack over and over. Stephanie Bernal on the throw-in here. And it's nice to see the Lady Highlanders trying to pressure Austin Prep to start things off. Keep the ball out of the middle of the field. Maya Hanley there trying to intercept. Nice work. Tripped up. Whose possession is it? Lady Highlanders will have the ball here. This is an opportunity. You'll have number 10, Jill Hutchinson, on the set piece. You can see the Austin Prep wall. Nice job, Maya Hanley, winning this possession for the Lady Highlanders. And it looks like Marie Lassard Branch shaken up a little bit. She'll take a shift off of the field. And do we have, is it number 16 I'm seeing? Kaylee Costa coming in. Excuse me, number 15, Ramey Gillespie. Excuse me, Ramey. So Ramey, I think she's going to blast this. Incoming. And the save made. Barely. Wow. Nice shot, Ramey. Making the goalkeeper. Making her feet leave the ground to make a nice save. And that's what you have to do. You have to force an opposing keeper to make great saves. And almost tying this match, Ramey Gillespie. She has a cannon of a left foot. Austin Prep trying to get something going here. And already showing improvement of the Lady Highlanders to start this second half. We're 4 minutes into the second half, 36 minutes of play left. So there's plenty of time in this match. Can we make this second half look a little bit differently than the first half? On the attack here, Austin Prep. Stephanie has to run with her. Guarding her very well. And this will result in a corner kick for Austin Prep. So the Lady Highlanders here, they have to be staunch and vigilant defensively. Mark your people. Incoming. That ball is struck wide. Goal kick for the Lady Highlanders. Classic example of what I'm talking about here is you have a goal kick, and it's very important that Elizabeth and her teammates keep the ball out of the middle, trying to clear the zone here. Jill Hutchinson tried to feed Maya up top there. Live ball. Elizabeth is there. Nice job defensively, and trying to thread the seam there was Austin Prep, and you can see Elizabeth going right to the sideline again very intelligently. And the Lady Highlanders, if they can win some more set pieces like Ramey had a moment ago, that would really help them. And winning set pieces like that is doing exactly what Maya did. I mean, she hustled that. She took the hit. She went toe-to-toe for the ball without any sort of fear. And that ball is clipped away. So a corner kick for the Lady Highlanders. So you'll have Jill Hutchinson going to the corner. Let's see if she's marked here. Because if she isn't marked, will Tony have someone join her over there? See if there is a set play. Here comes Maya creeping in. Ball in the air. Bridget. Oh, just over the head of Bridget. Kira Guardia, she'll play the ball back. Turn around, girls. Let's get ready. Try to get this back. Try to put some pressure on this Austin Prep team. Reset for Austin Prep. Go, Kira. Take it. Take it. There you go. Make things difficult for the opponent. Nice job, Jill. Trying to slow this team down out of their own end. Job, Nevaeh. Jill. And, yep, we had some physicality there, so Austin Prep will have the possession. Just under 32 minutes to go. Lady Highlanders made some adjustments at halftime. Looking much better here to start the second half. Remember, they are playing a really good team. Keep that in mind. And they're only down 1-0. The score could be worse. And the Lady Highlanders keeping themselves in this. Keeping competitive. A team like this 1 year ago, they probably already would have had minimally 3 goals already. So you can see the improvement by the Lady Highlanders in the last year. They've really stepped up their game. They've stepped up their training. They've stepped up their mental preparation. But as I mentioned at the outset, consistency. And you're going to have to stay consistent with everything you do every day. Every day, it's called training. Really, whether you're with your coach at the moment or not, training. Physical and mental training. It's schoolwork. It's family. It's soccer, athletics, and training. And really, you have to keep your body fit at all times, every day. It comes with proper nutrition. These girls have to continue running on a daily basis. Their bodies need to withstand the rigors of a season which comprises August, September, October, and, if they qualify, into November. So Maya Hanley will touch the ball, and I think she's going to try to drop this right into the box. You have Nevaeh camping out. Jill Hutchinson is there. Bridget is there. Bridget is there because of her height. She can get a header off the crossbar. Light ball, shoot it! Oh, my goodness, shoot the ball! Oh, no! Oh, Marie Lassard Brandt, when you have a rebound like that, just blast it on the net. So close. Maya Hanley, nice execution. Great job, Jill. Oh, so close. Can we have an instant replay here? Oh, my goodness. Watch this film again. Whenever a good team like this leaves you a rebound and you have a lot of open space in the goal staring you in the face, you need to blast it in there. Oh, my goodness. This could have been 1-1 right there. Reset for the Lady Highlanders, playing much better this second half. Somebody step up on her. That's it, Kira. And the foul placed. Austin Prep will have possession. That's not necessarily a bad foul. Austin Prep needs to know that they're going to be bothered also every time they touch the ball. They're going to have pressure on them. And that's what the Lady Highlanders should be doing. Pressuring them every time they touch the ball. Hat on a hat. Winning the possession here, the Lady Highlanders. So a much different second half so far. Just over 27 minutes to go. And it should be 1-1, I'm going to say it. Oh, my goodness. Christiana Brand now will put the ball into play. And you have to love the way things are going here. You have Leslie checking in from Maya and Coach Tony across the field having a conversation with Maya. And I expect her to I expect her to be right back in this match very soon here. This should be a quick rest for Maya Hanley here. We're only down a goal. Leslie Perez trying to battle here. And boy, oh boy, she could have been carded there a second time, which would have been an ejection from the match. Leslie's going to have to learn to control that physicality a little bit. You can see Austin Prep just looking to move the ball around here and restart themselves. Lady Highlanders here stepping up well, though, making things difficult for Austin Prep. Trying to clog the lanes and intercept some of the passes they're making. But now on the move here is Austin Prep. Oh, nice move. And the shot, and she will score. Quite impressive there, this young lady. Almost a single-handed effort on her part. And we're looking at, I believe, number 21, Chris. Number 21. And her name is Donnie Rich. And the Lady Highlanders just looking so much improved to start the half. A little bit of a heartbreaker there. You really have to respect and appreciate that single-handed effort on the part of, of Donnie Rich of Austin Prep. That was quite impressive on her part. So it is 2-0 Austin Prep. We're at about 24 minutes to go in this match. You'll see Maya Hanley coming back in. As I said, she needed only a short shift off, and she should finish the match here. And the Lady Highlanders, they just have to keep the effort that they've been giving since the start of the second half here. Keep up that level of play, just like you did here. Nice job, Kira. So defensively, the Lady Highlanders improving from halftime until now. On the attack here, here's Maya working with Jill. Tried to get it to Kira. Should be a Lady Highlander possession here. There are a lot of positives so far for the Lady Highlanders in this match thus far. I mean, we can talk about a few mistakes, and of course, I can nauseate people with some criticisms, but they really have improved so much. This is a very good team, and they are doing some good things against them. And it's something that they're going to build off of next week. And on to the next several weeks. Nice touch on the ball by Maya. Live ball here. Still a live ball. Somebody get a foot on it. Oh, my goodness. Great effort, girls. Great attack. So you see 2-0 on the scoreboard, but our Lady Highlanders doing some nice things here. Much improved since the first half defensively. And they have really been able to come up with 3 or 4 quality attacks on this very good Austin Prep team. So you can see the potential of this team. You can see the result of the continuous training. I'm going to keep using that term training, because that's the result. This effort is the result. Last week's effort against Saugus is the result of the continuous training that doesn't stop after today's match. It continues, because if you continue your training every day, you will continue to perform at a high level, match in and match out, as we move on through the season. 21 minutes to go in this match. And again, the Lady Highlanders defensively stepping up, trying to get first touch on the ball. Very nice. They're a little bit more physical with this team in the second half. More of a hat on a hat, as I say. Sort of an in-your-face every time they touch the ball. And again, we talk about 2-0 here. It easily could have been 2-1. So we talk about the possibility that it could have been 2-1 right now with 20 minutes to go, and you're right in this match still. So that's how close things have come for the Lady Highlanders against really good tournament teams like this, as compared to the last couple of years. Nice pressure here again by the Lady Highlanders. Stepping up on the ball there, Jill again. And you can see the Lady Highlanders a little less passive here in the second half. Again, hat on a hat, live ball. They're fighting for it. They're going after it, being more aggressive. Coach Tony instructing them well during the halftime break. Little give and go there, almost working out with Marie Lessard-Brandt. Nice job, Bridget, defensively. Much improved effort here in the second half. Christiana trying to fight with her opponents. And again, you can see Christiana there making a nice defensive play. And she got a little bit physical with the winger there. And she did just enough physically as far as contact that she wasn't called for any sort of a foul. She did just enough to make a nice defensive play there. Nice work, Christiana. Nice coaching, Tony. And we play on. And again, the Lady Highlanders setting things up here. Nevaeh trying to work that right side. Kira. Things not coming as easy for Austin Prep as the first half. Christiana tried to steal there. There's Jill. Again, clogging the passing lanes. A little bit more effort, hustle, and determination. There's Maya stepping up on the ball there. Jill now. Sending it back to Stephanie. Head up, make a nice pass here, Steph. We're under 17 minutes to go in this match, and if somehow, some way, the Lady Highlanders can get the next goal, you just never know. 2-1 is a heck of a lot different than 3-0. Christiana. Now the Lady Highlanders setting things up. She sends it to Jennifer Ochoa, who moves the ball forward. Here's Maya. Oh, my goodness. And Maya, you have to make that pass. Oh, my God. That's a turnover we don't need. We had a nice attack going there. These are the little things that need to be cleaned up. The errant passes. Nevaeh, nice work. Kira. Job Sydney, nice foot on the ball. And again, Maya challenging. She had the high leg there. So Austin Prep will have possession, but I love the effort. Just love the aggressiveness at going after the ball, trying to win the ball. Substitutions for Austin Prep as we approach 15 minutes to go in this match. It is 2-0 Austin Prep. Lady Highlanders really playing a nice second half. Christiana stepping up. Nice little switch there with Sydney on that right side. Christiana steps up. Sydney moves back to cover. Lady Highlanders able to clear it again. Nice job, Stephanie. Marie Lassard-Brandt turning around there. Nice work. We approach 14 minutes to go. Can we just get that attack on this team? Nice job again, passing the ball and clearing through. Defending this team, not an easy task. Austin Prep now trying to round the corner here. Nice work. Jennifer Ochoa taking advantage there. Number 21. She scored the goal earlier in the half. Danny Rich, she tried to hold on to the ball again and go coast to coast, and that was not allowed this time. Nice defensive work. 13 minutes to go in this match. Nevaeh, Kira, Maya. And that's the thing here on the attack, working on our passing, working on moving the ball to the proper teammate on the attack. Checking on Kira here. Little twitch and looks like maybe one of her knees, left knee. So the trainer will come out. And we play on here. And I don't think it's a serious injury with Kira. So that's good news. And we're at 12 minutes to go. Clearing here is Elizabeth. The Lady Highlanders here staying competitive with this team. Such an improved second half. And Coach Tony has called a timeout here. So this is very interesting. I love it. There's a lot of time left on the clock, 11 minutes. And he is really going to implore his girls to give that effort in these closing minutes. So the Lady Highlanders now with 11 minutes to go here. Can they make that effort to try to get themselves back in this? And again, that's what Tony is imploring them to do. They've really played a nice second half here, and would just be nice that no matter what happens, can you finish well? Because it will set a tone for next week, how you finish this match. Now, I'm not talking about winning and losing. I'm just talking about finishing strong. So a goal kick here for Austin Prep. Now this is where the Lady Highlanders, they want to cover that field and they want to try to get first touch on the ball here after the ball is released from the Austin Prep goalkeeper. You have to be aggressive here in trying to field this ball right out of the air and attack the goal. This is that classic situation. Get on the ball right here. That's it, Jill. Nevea, nice work. You can see Christiana stepping up there on that right side. Coach Tony sending some people forward. Nice job there, Stephanie. Nice defensive work on the ball. This is a corner kick for Austin Prep. We're under 9 minutes to go. And the Lady Highlanders have to defend here. Again, I talk about finishing strong. The second half effort here really showing the resilience the Lady Highlanders have. And again, showing the result of their training, that even if they're not victorious in this match, they've really played a nice second half, and it just bodes well all around. Not every opponent is going to be this difficult. This is one of the toughest opponents on their schedule this year. Ball is crossed, and that will be deflected wide. Sydney Damasi now. She'll strike the ball into play, right side. And again, you can see Christiana's moved up. This coming Monday, the Lady Highlanders are at Revere. Revere, we understand, almost joined the Greater Boston League. That was a rumor that they were going to come join with the four, the usual four, the Malden, Medford, Everett, and Somerville. But right now, it's 4 teams in the Greater Boston League. Yes, I've said it, the Greater Boston League is back again. We thought it was dissolved forever as the 4 teams went to the Northeast Conference for 2 full school years. 2 full school years of athletic seasons in the conference. They were then voted out by the schools in the conference. So we are the Greater Boston League again, 4 teams. And here's this attack from Austin Prep. And again, you want to defend this. Be solid on defense. We're under 6 minutes to go. Now this could be a foul on Sydney here. So this will be a set piece for Austin Prep. Maybe a little bit too much on the player physically. So Sydney might be staring at a red card here. So she's ejected. That's a... Usually that's the result of a real assault on the field, if you will, if it's not verbal, and that was more physical. So Sydney will be ejected from the match. Is he telling you to? I think you're fine. So the Lady Highlanders making a wall here. And as is done, that's the write-up when there's an ejection. So the red card issued to Sydney. Conversation with both coaches. So that's why the delay here, just documenting the fact that there was a red card given to a player. And it looks like we'll start in a moment. I don't know. All right. So Austin Prep will have an opportunity here.
So that's a game, right?
Yeah. Yes. So the Lady Highlanders down to 10 players.
Revere is in the GBL.
Oh, nice.
Revere, Malden, Medford, Somerville, Everett. Should they were not.
That's good to know. So the Lady Highlanders able to defend there, that set piece, that opportunity for Austin Prep. 3 minutes to go in the match. And here's an attack for the Lady Highlanders. Stay on side. That was Marie Lassard Brandt, and I think she wanted to lead Maya there. So again, the Lady Highlanders at Revere on Monday afternoon. We're under 2 minutes left. Corner kick here. Austin Prep, live ball. Lady Highlanders able to momentarily clear. Nice work. Nice work, Kira Guardia, who's back in the match. Always nice to see. And that's an offside. So just a matter of time before the match ends. So the Lady Highlanders, their record will be a strong 1 win and 1 loss. Remember, they started the season playing 2 really good teams. A win over Saugus and a loss here to Austin Prep. But with the loss today, they leave a very good effort in the second half. A very strong second half by the Lady Highlanders. You would like to not see a player get ejected for physicality. You know, you really don't want a player to get ejected. But other than that, yes, it was a very strong half for the Lady Highlanders. But there are some things to improve on moving forward. And Revere, they are ripe for the taking on Monday. The girls just need to get a lot of rest over the weekend, continue training, being mentally and physically prepared, and doing battle against Revere on Monday. What just happened? Who was it? With the sun here, very difficult to see out there. We play the last final minute or so here. And because of the sunlight, we weren't able to see it up here, but apparently there was a yellow card issued to Austin Prep, which is why there was a momentary break there. So high emotions here this afternoon. 2-0 Austin Prep. But there are some positives that came out of today. There are some negatives that came out of today. But the Lady Highlanders are for real. We know that. They are a much better team than they were a year ago. And moving forward through the rest of September and all of October, it's very exciting to see where this team potentially can go. Bill Trudell, great job today with your camera work and your direction. We are looking at the final seconds here of this match. Monday at Revere for the Lady Highlanders. And as that clears the sideline, it looks like we're going to see a whistle soon here. This has been Educational Channel 15's coverage of Lady Highlander varsity soccer. And for the folks at home, You may not like the result on the scoreboard, but they are getting better. That will do it. Nice job today again, Bill. My name is Tim Cronin. 1-1 on the season for the Lady Highlanders. We will see you next time.